Hey folks, it's Nate coming at you on Wednesday, October 20th. So tonight I got another special saber back in the mail today um, from my friend and installer Charles Ivanova. Um, so I want to say a couple of words about Charles because over the last couple of months, he and I have been talking, and just because of a lot of changing stuff in his life right now with the new job, um, and his baby boy getting to be at age, um, he is sort of taking a little bit of a step back from doing installs for the time being. Um, just life changes. He'll be coming back to it at some point, but for the time being, he's going to take a step back. So this is the one of the last commissions that he got done for me until he comes back at it sometime in the near future. Um, but to that end, I wanted to sort of just give people an idea, just for just how cool and how helpful some people in the saber community are, and a lot of my enthusiasm and a lot of my growth in this community and in this hobby had a lot to do with him. So he was the first person that that I was recommended to for custom install commissions when I first got started in this hobby a couple of years ago, almost 2.5 years ago now, and and he made the process really easy, and taught me a lot about sort of like how the hobby functions, how people sort of relate to each other. He sort of really laid the groundwork for me, for sort of like managing my expectations. So he really helped me learn a lot about how this community operates. Also, he was the first person to get me into Profi. He put that bug in my head right from the get-go. Because at the time, I didn't know anything about soundboards other than they were soundboards. I didn't really know the difference between a Verso or a Golden Harvest or a CFX or a Profi. All I knew is that they were kind of sort of different. Some cost more than others, so I figured some were fancier than others, but I didn't really know why or how. And he sort of broke down for me, you know, um, sort of the benefits of Profi, and why that's just a really good, solid option. And he also gave me the really good advice of, if you think you may want to go with Profi for your soundboards at some point in the future, you might as well just start using them now. Get yourself familiarized with them, and right out of the gate. And so I did, and it was a blast. Um, he also was the first one that taught me, about how to configure my Profi board, how to build basic styles. Showed me all of the different resources available, like FET's library and all of the sites on the Frank Hubinet's stuff, and the Crucible and all of those other places to go to for resources. And so I really owe a lot to him. Um, he was a really good shepherd for me into this hobby, a really good mentor. Gave me a lot of good, helpful tips over these last months. It has really helped. So, Charles, thank you. It's been a blast. It's been a blast. And so, as soon as you come back in full time or even part time, start doing installs again, give me a call, man. Anyway, so this saber that he finished up for me is a brass flagship that I purchased, I think, about 8 months ago. And at the time, um, it was my second one. I already had one that he had installed for me previously, that Jeremy Puckett had done an etching for, which I think I've demoed a little while back. And so this was the pair to it that I had always intended on getting. And so early on when I got this, I think it was like last I want to say almost a year ago now, maybe. I want to say like October 2020 I got this. It sort of sat around for a while until because I had a bunch of stuff in the commission queue already, and so right around February, I commissioned. I went and talked to Van Gogh Jones, not Van Jones, sorry, Van O'Brien from Kyber Cave. He was going to start doing etching commissions out of his shop. And so I decided to give him a try. So we talked, because I had known him from just the saber groups and stuff, and we had talked in the past. And he had talked about doing some new services at that point. I said, "So sure, sign me up." So I sent him my shrouds, and he worked with a guy, Don Patry, over from Dark Side Sabers, and Don was the guy that actually did the etch work on these. And these are that's the Jedi Republic insignia, and then the Jedi Code. Sorry about the glare. There we go. It's better. A little darker, but no glare there. Anyway, the etch work he did was gorgeous on these. Really, really happy with that work. And so when those came back, then as soon as Charles was ready, I sent this down to him for an install and asked him basically to do as near an identical install on this one as he had done on my first flagship, my aluminum one. Which is just great. I love these, this clean, neat, nice clean chassis. Everything is nice and tight and snug, easy to access. The way an install should be. This is the way install should look. It's just darn near perfect. And yeah, so then this just came back into the mail to me. Totally happy with it. Basically just flipped the kill switch, turned it on, was ready to rock and roll. But before I did this demo video, I did want to, he had the default Profi board config on here, so I wanted to put my own stuff on here real quick. So I did. So I'm a sucker for the grayscale fonts. I really love those. And it's been a while since I've had the grayscale font set on any of my sabers, so I decided to put them on this one and just updated my blade styles for a little bit. So let's do this real quick, because this actually runs a Polar Spark on top. I will say I've never wielded a saber this heavy before. This is by far the heaviest saber I own. Now it was heavy when it was empty, but now now that it's all installed and all done, it's definitely got some heft to it. I want to say it's close to, I don't know, if I had to guess, I would say it's close to like 2 3/4 pounds, something like that. My 89 Sabers DV6 is close to 2 pounds, and that's a saber with some heft to it. This one is heavier, so that's definitely something I'll have to get used to. The aluminum one, by comparison, weighs nothing. It's a feather compared to these, but of course, this is brass, so it's going to weigh a little bit more. But anyway, Charles, thank you, man. This is really, really nice install. Really happy with it. And I'll be waiting for that DM, letting me know you're back in the game. But until then, I'll be enjoying all of those Troy's growing up videos that you and Crystal are posting. I love those things, man. They're great. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. May the force be with you, and see you on the next one.